Your Excellency, President Lula da Silva, President of Federative Republic of Brazil, heads of state and government, members of invited countries, the Secretary General of the United Nations, Antonio Guterres, and ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed an honor to accept on behalf of the people of South Africa the responsibility of the presidency of the G20 for 2025. I'd like to congratulate President Lula da Silva and Brazil on a most successful G20 presidency, and let us all give Brazil and President Lula a round of applause. I wish to thank my friend, President Lula da Silva, a friend of many years, for his energetic as well as exceptional and inspirational leadership. We commend Brazil for elevating the participation of social and civil society groups in the work of the G20 by convening the first ever G20 Social Summit. South Africa firmly believes that civil society serves as a bridge between the G20 leaders and the people who have the greatest interest in the deliberations that we have been having here, the ordinary people of the world. We will continue as South Africa with this innovative platform for engagement during South Africa's presidency of the G20. This practice is very much in line with our traditions as South Africa to involve civil society formations in all matters of importance to the people of our country. It was through the actions of civil society formations in South Africa that we were able to bring an end to the nightmare of apartheid and to achieve our democracy. It is important that ordinary people should feel that they are invested in issues that affect their lives and future, and that they are made to be part of the process that determines that future. We will take the work that Brazil has started in this regard forward. Through its presidency, Brazil has also effectively, preeminently contributed to building a just world and a sustainable planet. The work undertaken throughout the Brazilian presidency of the G20 has addressed some of the most pressing global challenges of our time. We welcome the heightened focus on the development agenda through the lens of developing economy countries. South Africa expresses its gratitude to Brazil and indeed to the rest of the G20 membership for the opportunity to build upon the excellent work led by Brazil. We applaud the G20 members led by Brazil in finalizing the G20 Rio de Janeiro Leaders' Declaration, which outlines the actions we must take together to build a better world. We appreciate that once consensus was reached, following the hard work done by our Sherpas and ministers on the declaration, it was clear that what I would characterize as sufficient consensus had been reached, in that even those members who still had points of disagreement agreed and maturely decided that they would not stand in the way of the adoption of the declaration. This approach is to be applauded, and I hope that it will work to advance and to strengthen the G20's founding principles of cooperation and working together to ensure that once a level of consensus has been reached, we should agree that sufficient consensus has been reached for us to move forward.